to you live. I know we told you we were done for the day. This is an unexpected live again. We're headed back to where we started the day, and I wanted to come and do a special live because we got to thinking. We were having a conversation. Oops.
Oh.
Come on, go back. Oh, it's not evenly balanced, y'all. Hang on a second. Get on over there. Evenly balanced. All right, now that should be better. So we were having a debate about in a conversation about what just happened at the LaFleur County Courthouse. And as we were talking about that, it occurred to me that there was something that we didn't do in Gore. And it turns out that in this particular regard, I'm the not nice one. And I'm going to lose the conversation we were talking about. We were talking about who's nicer. And this particular time, I'm going to be the not nice person. And so, sorry for that, Sean. I'm going to be the not nice person
this
today.
This morning, before we left, I said, we ought to turn around and just go get what we're going back to get today. But
right.
we had a good
conversation. And I said, nah. And then here's what it is that changed my mind.
I'm the mean one.
Okay, fine. You can be the mean one. But here's what changed my mind. Here's what changed my mind. You folks post all the dadgum time. Ask about the ADA. Talk about ADA. Talk about the building permits. But the Americans with Disability Act is brought up all of the time. And here's what I noticed this morning. I noticed this morning that there are no building permits that were posted.
Right.
And a city in the state of Oklahoma is still subject to the state fire code and must get a building permit for making changes from the state fire marshal. And so we're going to go back to the city of Gore, since we had to go back there anyway to get where we started there and met there. So Sean's going to get his truck back, and we are going to go in there and do something that so many of you have asked us to do over and over and over again, and that is check on building permits, construction permits, occupancy permits, and the Americans with Disability Act. So we're going back to check on those things to find out what's going on. We're back in Gore. I'm going to try to read the comments, and somebody says they're going to guess. They're going to guess what? Right now. Well, we're like 3 minutes away. At most from Gore. I started this live when we were like 5 minutes away, because again, I know you don't like staring at my ugly mug, so put nice comments below. I'm nice comment hunting, come on, say something nice. Oh, 700 people. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's not. There's only 100 and something right now. We're out of notifications. We have no more notifications. We've burned all of our notifications. Y'all hit the like button below. But we posted a short, and we've done 3 lives now. We're out of notifications. So the fact that there's any of y'all in here is amazing. But y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And I'm gonna turn it around so y'all can watch what happens as we go in here. This is Gore City Hall that we're coming up to. Right here. There it is. They like us here. We're their favorite peoples.
All right. Let me get my old digi out.
Get your old digi out.
Okay, let's go see if there's any building permits.
Well, you're supposed to post it. So, let's first of all, let's look at the ADA compliance with getting into the building, Sean. How are you getting into that building? There's no bell and there's no door opening device. Right? Folks, I mean, I'm not an expert on the Americans with Disability Act, but this is one point of entrance. I can request an ADA accommodation from YouTube to allow you more notifications. Oh, interesting. Interesting. But they can smoke while they can't get in. So that's what, look, I mean, the door, I think you could get a wheelchair through it, but how would a handicapped person get the door to open? and get in the door. I don't think that that's possible. I think that they would be required to have some kind of device there to allow entry. Right? Go ahead. I'm coming. And again, I don't see any building permits. Look, it says it's under construction. Check back soon. I think that might be a fire code problem of blocking a point of entrance and exit. Egress. They're also blocking a secondary point of exit for themselves on that door, and that's going to be restricting. That's going to be a huge issue with the fire marshal. And hey, here's the other thing: there's no crash bars on these doors.
Hey, is there any other exits to this building other than these front? Thank you.
Where's the ADA restroom?
You can come with me.
Oh, okay,
But
awesome.
You can't come past this point.
I can't film past that part, but there is a restroom back there that people could utilize.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, I don't need to go back there.
We have 2 bathrooms
But
actually.
you should take that sign, the one that says no restricted photography, and move it to that door.
Okay.
Just a suggestion. Since you can record in here, I just say if you move that one right there, then people would know that even though if you're authorized, you still can't record.
Okay.
So that'd save you that because you can record in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she didn't need that one. I think that door would just save you a sign.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Now, what about the building permits? Do we have building permits for this?
What do you mean?
Do you have a construction permit from the state fire marshal? Because y'all are a city, and there's no county fire marshal, I checked, that approves building permits in this county. It diverts to the state fire marshal for building permits to construct anything, because what y'all are doing with changing entryways and having that one blocked, you've now changed your occupancy allowances because you've cut down the number of exits to the building. And you're
That's
in
not
order
really
to do,
blocked
but it's
permanently.
blocked now.
So,
It's blocked now.
Uh-huh.
And in order to do this construction, and add any walls or anything, you've got to have a building permit from the state fire marshal. They're big on that. And do y'all have any building permits from the state fire marshal?
I do not right now, no.
Okay, are we planning on getting some? Because y'all have already done this construction.
This is temporary, so.
I know, but again, you've already put it up, which restricts access. And that door doesn't have a crash bar on it for people that are from the back to be able to get out of here in the event of a fire. You see what I'm saying? This door closes this way. You can't have doors that close this way. They've got to be able to close out so that way somebody can push it open. You see what I'm saying?
Inspections we need when it's
You're supposed to have it now, though,
so.
Lisa. You're supposed to have it right now from the state fire marshal.
Well, thank you for that.
All these folks are going to call the state fire marshal and let them know that y'all are building this. And you get my point of concern. Y'all are back there working this door. If you had a fire and it was restricting this area, you can't push that door out. That door pulls in.
Well, we
So you could
other
have
exits.
I understand, but you only have one other exit out the back door.
No, we have 2.
There's 2 points to exit out the back?
There's another one over on this side, and there's one.
There's
over
the one over there on that side, though, is blocked
We
off.
also
Fire
have
suppression.
another door over here that we can go out, and we have enough back doors.
At least it doesn't matter. If you change in the egress of people in or out of a building, it changes what you can have, and you have to get a permit before you do construction. That rule applies to everybody, just like it applies to all the people who, all the marijuana growers and stuff. I know this because of all those folks. And that's why I know that cities are required, because I looked into this issue. And y'all are supposed to get this before you do construction. I would have figured y'all would have done that. I know Dollar General might not have trained you for that, but maybe you could have called your city
There's
attorney.
No fire suppression in here.
Well, they don't have. They might not have to have. It's not more than 10,000 square feet.
Well,
This
yeah.
building is not more than 10,000 square feet. It's not going to require fire suppression under the state fire code. Even with the construction, it won't require that, Sean, because they're less than 10,000 square foot. That they use the International Building Code is what the state utilizes for the state fire marshal. So they won't have to have fire suppression, but they're going to have push bars to get out of the restricted access points that are going to be locked, because that's, again, to allow people to get out of a burning building. It's very important,
Okay, thank you.
you know. And again, these people asked us to come back because they noticed that y'all didn't have
Thank you,
that.
guys.
So we're going to you're promising them that you're going to look into this and get this fixed?
I will do my job.
Okay. Well, whose job is it would be to look into this and get it fixed?
It's my job.
So you'll do your job. Okay.
I always do.
All right.
And I'm very good at my job.
Well, Lisa, I've never had an issue with you. A lot of other people have big issues with you. I've never had a personal issue with you. I couldn't remember your name the other day, and apparently I offended you, but it was not on purpose. I just am terrible with names. I can't remember my own name half the time. That's why I had to stop drinking. I don't know. Some people get offended easy. So.
Oh, I'm not one of those.
Okay.
I can't be a court clerk, town clerk, and get offended easily.
Okay. I don't get offended.
Didn't you just get a protective order on somebody that offended you?
Oh, he did more than offend me, sir.
Oh, I saw the video.
I've not seen the video. I cannot comment on said video because I have not seen it. So.
That's kind of like,
Do you have it? You can show it to me, Sean?
yeah, I can dig it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Or Gideon has it, right?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Hey, Gideon, if you're watching this, I need that video, please. Just text it to me or a link to it.
Pot, kettle, something.
I don't know.
All right.
Again, I didn't see it. Look, there's a guy in Tulsa. His name is, well, I hate saying his name, Paul Tay. And if somebody went and got a protective order against that guy, I'd be like, understood. Completely understand. That guy is a psychopath. I don't know Mr. Gideon that well, but he seems like a nice guy. Oh, and when you're checking on things, ADA access to the building, I don't think that the doors are going to be ADA compliant. And since you've done construction, any change requires you to bring it up to code. And I think you're going to need a push button thing on there for people who are handicapped to be able to get in that door, because you don't have one on either, and there's no bell to allow somebody to be able to come open the door either. So there's some solutions to that, Lisa, but I think you got to do something on the ADA access on the door. That's another thing people mention. So as you're looking into it, and they're looking into it and calling people, and he's calling people.
All right.
I don't do any of the calling.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Can I get a copy of that?
All right. Can we get a copy?
Yes, just give me a second here.
All right. Thank you. Did we meet that gentleman the other day?
Yeah, that's the guy that didn't know anything.
I don't mind people who don't know anything.
No, that's the commissioner, dude. The guy that you.
He's the commissioner?
Wasn't that him? I didn't see him. I only
No, that seemed like a police officer. I don't
I
know.
didn't see him.
I don't know. I thought we met him the other day, but I'm so terrible with names and faces, bud. I can't remember. How y'all think we're doing, huh? Somebody said, wow. Mary Power said, wow. The door looks like it is not ADA compliant. Look, this door swings to where you can't come out. That's a huge problem for restricting people with a locked door right there. That is a hugely massive problem. I know that one. I don't need anything else to tell me that. That door is a big problem right there. The ADA compliance issue here, I don't know. I don't know if they're required to have something that opens that door, but you would think to me that that there would need to be some kind of ADA compliant access. And again, I want to point out that the other entry door here that was open, so would impact their CO. Did you request their certificate of occupancy?
I did not.
You want to go back in there and add it? I mean, while we're here, Sean, you know, she's going to love you saying, hey, I need to add something. But while we're here, you know. But anyway, they got this door blocked. That's four of us who don't like Lisa or her eyebrows. Somebody the other day said she looks like a drunk. I don't know what drunks look like. I don't know if they have like a certain look to them. But Lisa seems hateful. Oh, Lisa is absolutely, yeah. You can definitely sense the animosity behind those eyes. Her eyebrows aren't ADA compliant. I gotta tell Sean that. Hey Sean, somebody said that Lisa's eyebrows are not ADA compliant. And so I just wanted you to be thinking about that the next time you see her. I just want you to be thinking about that the next time you see her.
You want to know what I really think every time I see her? Is when she goes home at night, how much effort it takes to get all that makeup on. Yep.
All right, we're gonna go check the other exits and stuff since we're here. I guess there's an exit on the fire station door, but again, you don't know what the access is like inside. Door block is a violation, somebody said. Kenny Loggins wrote a song called Angry Eyes. I thought that was Hungry Eyes. I thought that was Hungry Eyes. You've got hungry eyes. Wasn't that in Dirty Dancing? My sisters used to make me watch that all the time, that movie. And I actually got to where I liked it. So I'm a fan of Dirty Dancing and Patrick Swayze. And if you don't like that, get over it. I was sad to learn later in life that Jennifer Grey turned out to be a real see you next Tuesday. But, you know, you can support the old Patrick. So there's no exit over here, right? There's no exit on this side of the building. There's one at the fire side. So they've cut it from 3 exits to 2, or I'm sorry, from 5 to 3. And again, I don't know if that has a crash bar on it or not. I'm not betting my money. I wouldn't bet my money that it does. So I would definitely not bet my money that it does. Oh, hey, somebody gave us a super chat there. I got to get back to that. Thank you to that. Robert Snell. That's a joke, bro. I didn't catch, was there a joke? So cool. Olaf, nice to meet you. Olaf, I like that. Hi, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. Hey, thank you, Oklahoma Outlaw, for posting the phone numbers and everything to the departments and to the city. I appreciate that. Someone says Lisa's big mad. Did she really say she's good at her job? Somebody said. Somebody says, does not matter if employees are disabled or not. Yeah, I guess it does matter. No, it doesn't matter if they're disabled or people are disabled. You got to provide the accommodations to allow people to get in. Per 28 CFR 35107, name of ADA coordinator per audio, and I don't know. I'll have to read that comment later. Lisa has that Hawaiian disease, Laka Nowicki. Laka Nowicki. What is that? What is that Hawaiian disease? Laka Nowicki.
I don't know.
Is that what they would say? Laka Nowicki?
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, don't they have to have ADA compliant restrooms? Yeah. They did say they had that. They did say they had that. Lisa is most definitely a barfly. She even has purple hair. Okay, look, I've had a lot of employees that have had different colored hair that I actually enjoyed and did a good job. I ain't gonna razz on somebody for the color of their hair. Or being ugly. I mean, y'all seen my ugly mug. Be ugly and proud is what I always say. All right, so let's see. I'm reading through the rest of the comments. It's 7 of us against Lisa and the eyebrows. Against Lisa and the eyebrows. I like that one. I like that one. If I could give you a big man hug, I would, bro. I love that you guys are doing. Thank you so much. Look, y'all brought it up. I'm here because y'all brought it up. Y'all bring stuff up. I read the comments and I go, hey, I need to go check that. They were doing construction here and we checked it in Warner. And yeah. Okay, Ron, we are now officially auditing her eyebrows. They do not pass inspection, do they? I guess Lisa's eyebrows are a self-choice. I guess they, but what's the line? Y'all get mad at me sometimes when I make fun of people who are fat and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I never know what the line is. I never know what y'all's line is. I just think it's all funny. I don't take anything personal. I don't need anything. I don't need anything. I would be wasting the government's time unnecessarily, and I'm not going to do that. I only go and ask for something if I want it and need it. That's why we don't go film at post office and stuff, because I don't go mail stuff. So ergo, I don't film at post office. It's not saying it's, it can be your thing if you want to go film at a post office. I personally don't get the enjoyment of it, but I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, because I would. And I'm going to get some costumes and do a lot of audits. Oh, by the way, we have a launching soon. We have a thing coming, an Amazon wish list, where you're going to get to kind of help us go out and do some audits. I got some great things in there that I think you're going to really enjoy. And so we're going to be putting that out soon, because that way you can actually see, like, hey, I went and did this. So when we do a video wearing a costume that you can help support or whatever, you're going to get to see, you know, that kind of stuff. And I don't know if that means something to you guys, but I got to say, like, you know, the things that people have sent us, they mean a lot to me. I appreciate everything that people do. And I certainly appreciate the super chats and the PayPals and all of that. But you know, again, when it's a little piece of equipment, we're gonna use that constantly. And that's stuff that we really need. I'm gonna be posting that tonight in a community post. Check that out, or maybe I'll post that tomorrow since we're out of likes. And I walked over here to the corner because we often talk about negative things. And I'm in Gore, and I'd ask you guys to do me a favor. We're in Gore, Oklahoma. And there is a restaurant called Pomodoro Italian Restaurant. And I'd ask you to just find them on Facebook and just say, look, Ron said he's eaten there and the food is absolutely amazing. Because here's the thing, I've eaten here. I ate here after the city council meeting in Gore the other day. The food is on point. The chicken piccata was banger good. The Alfredo was holy crap. Not as good as mine at home, but mine's hard to beat, but it was amazing. I ate it. I enjoyed the heck out of it. It's Pomodoro Italian Restaurant. We're always going after people saying negative things. They were super nice. They've been in town for 3 weeks. They've been here 3 weeks. Go shout them some love on Facebook reviews or Google reviews. I mean, my word, their Italian food is absolutely on point. The family that owns it, we're super nice. We're really appreciative to have our business the other night. And so I just want to shout that out there. Pomodoro Italian Restaurant, Gore, Oklahoma. Because as you know, I like to eat. And if I like to eat, it's got to be pretty freaking good. Because otherwise, I'm going to be honest with you folks about that stuff. So thank you so much. Now, let's see. Robert Snell, that's a joke, bro. I got that one already. Thank you again, Robert Snell, for that donation. $19.99. I really appreciate that. There's somebody else that hit us earlier. I'm trying to get back to that. Sorry, I missed you. It says $4.99. I can't figure out how to see just that. Let's see. Super chat messages. All right. Disabled Outcast, $4.99. Thank you so much. Ask for a copy of the notice and business card and the disability coordinator per 28 CFR in Braille, digital, and audio and standard text formats. We'll ask for that next time, Disabled, when we have to come back for the other stuff. Hey, one of our video viewers mentioned that next time we need to ask for the notice and business card of the disability coordinator pursuant to Title 28 CFR Code of Federal Regulations 35 something or other. So we'll get that out of the chat and we'll ask for that next time.
So what is that right there? That is the...
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up so I'm more familiar with it and know what the heck I'm asking for.
Like they gotta have somebody here.
Yeah. It sounds like they gotta have it all. So that's what I think. Anyway, we're gonna ask for that stuff. Lisa won't answer her phone, not very good at her job. Lay off the hooch. You probably could remember names and faces, just a thought. Hooch, I don't drink. I've had an issue remembering names and faces my entire life. And just as a reminder to anybody that is watching this, I don't drink, ever. So, sorry about that. It can't be alcohol, because... yeah, I've had this problem my entire life. It's just a names and faces thing. It's actually called facial blindness. It's It's a diagnosed medical condition, interestingly. Don't know why I had that problem. I can remember dead people's names and stuff in history books, no problem. I can remember state statutes and everything else that I need to remember. Just names and faces. Take me like 15 times to meet somebody.
He's horrible.
Sometimes.
I can tell you, he's horrible.
And I don't try to be.
And it's not just names and faces. It's buildings or places.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
He's got a deficiency when it comes to remembering people and places.
Yep.
But giving the
directionally,
law,
I'm challenged completely.
Yeah.
Don't take directions from me.
Or other things.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just
So anyway, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all for watching. That is really the end of today. Patrick Henry, again, thanks for another $2. We appreciate you. Y'all say bye to Gore. We're gonna take Sean across and get his truck, and then we're gonna be out of here. So y'all stay safe out there. I'm Ron.
I'm Sean.
Peace out. Hit end. Maybe one day I'll hit it. Y'all just keep watching me try to press this button. That's fine.